What's up, guys? Kelso here. Welcome to another MX Bikes video, and today we're here at the practice facility by the boy Rubs. This is $3 on MX Bike Shop, and I promise you, you're going to want to pay the money for this. I swear, I don't really pay for much facilities, much compounds, but this one is it. And the reason being said is this amateur Supercross track. This is my favorite part of this whole compound. Yes, I know that we're going to get to the technical big MX track and the Pro SX, but it's very hard to find somebody that actually dedicates an amateur Supercross track that's actually amateur. The scaling on this, the jumps, it really means a lot. When a lot of people are coming to MX Bikes, you are so intimidated by every track being so hard for you being in Supercross. I know we're in Motocross, but this is actually a amateur Supercross track where there's nothing but doubles in, learning how to do a Supercross triple, learning how to go through whoops. This is literally the perfect best bang for your buck. And I promise you, later down the road when we get back in the SX, this is going to be like the track I'm going to bring back up for sure. With that also being said, we've got a nice technical track over here, a big MX track we're going to get into. And then we have the Pro one, the Pro Supercross track, which is back here off to the distance. So we're going to do it all today. I want to show you guys it off. But I got to give a huge shout out to Rubs. I don't know too much about his content or tracks that he's done, but I think this is an absolute W. You can hear people clapping over here. This is the first time I've ever seen this as well on any track. You got people clapping. You got people talking, especially when you come to new tracks, new stuff. Like, literally, it's insane. I think, personally, it's a W situation. So, without further ado, let's hop on the Deegan bike. Let's see where our bike is over here. We are training like Deegan today. I thought a facility like this comes out for the danger zone and really get to practice like a freaking champion. So hit that like button, subscribe button. Let's hop into it. Now, since we're already so close, I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the Supercross side of things, the nice little amateur one, to where it really just show you doubles, to where you're just learning your momentum. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my speed and all that, but this right here, which you're sorry, I was getting my hands back on the controller. Okay, we're not that bad, but learning how to get onto a table, off, being able to double, this is going to be your best bang for your buck in my personal opinion. Learning how to hit whoops, going double, and you get a nice little sweeper right here to try to hit a massive Supercross double. This is where I think a lot of amateurs are going to have fun with this. Like I said, we are in Motocross season, but Supercross season comes back so quick, and it's always so much hype. But I think right here, this is my favorite thing. Just really something that I wish I would have found when I started learning Supercross, to where I could have learned how to keep my momentum around 180 turns, being able to hit nice little doubles, keeping my speed up, being able to cut down, double in, and then go double again, learn what gear I need to be in, how to jump, seat bounce. Stuff like this is what's huge, right? And I won't spend too much time on this track. I definitely want to go touch up on that amazing MX track, which is probably the biggest attraction here for sure. But just learning how to do all this is going to be the move for sure. We go double in. Now, there's ways that you could triple in. I 100% see yourself being able to triple in. I'll probably be able to show you later. But for now, really trying to get your feet wet, maybe even warm up. This is like something I would feel like Deegan wants to do right before he starts going balls to the wall, right? Deegan warms up on the little soft side of things, get it all right. I mean, huge shout out to Deegan, going crazy right now. Nice little outfit. Huge shout out to RC Designs as well, creating all the amazing gear. But this is right here where you really do train. You work hard and you understand, like, okay, bet, how much speed can I go into the sweeper, get back on the freaking gas, down the corner, keep that throttle control on, up and over, go back down the start straight, nice little 180 again, little hip jump to a double. You should be able to go, boom, try to hit a big triple in if you really have the speed for it, but you should be just doubling all the way through. This is perfect for any amateur, man. I love this right here. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show this real quick. We are going to go ahead and hop over to the setup, to our motocross setup, and let's go do some laps over on the motocross side. Now, once again, this is really sick. The people clapping and stuff, like, that is so dope coming around. So yeah, let's do some freaking fun stuff. Cinder, I think it's the closest we're getting. Oh, we made it. Wow. I did do like I think I did 2 laps or so around here, just off camera, just so I can get familiar. I don't know. Me personally, I at least try to get familiar on what I'm doing before I try to make a, whatever you call it, track review. I don't know. LW me. I just don't like showing you something to where, like, I suck so bad. You know, you want to at least see me ride the track and start learning some lines as we're going, right? So, I love the rut situation here. I love the rollers. I think the rollers is a cool thing because, depending on what track I mean, what corner you enter, what rut you're going to take depends on how you're going to be able to keep your momentum up. And that's the cool thing. Like, look at this triple from the inside, being able to try to hit that. But the rollers is a cool part. And then trying to take this outside into another roller section. So I think that right here teaches you a lot of trying to keep that momentum up and pull forward, which I think I even struggle at, trying to keep momentum through rollers. So figuring that all out, you're all in X Games mode. But here's some fun lines that you can try to hit through here. So let's go outside line right there. Oh, was that a quad? Would you guys call that a quad or triple in? Let's go outside here. I'm definitely going to try to take every line, but full outside, why not? Good jump. Stay low. Nice triple in, double. Perfect. Perfect. Was able to clean through the rollers nice and I like how the outside's right there to where like there's a berm, there's a kicked up berm to like how like the rut would form. I like that a lot to where how the berms are forming are perfect because it feels like it's IRL to where like an inside berm starts to channel out to its outside to the outside and all that. I think that's dope. And then look, they're clapping for me. Thanks, Harold. Thanks, Gerald. Thanks, Jerome. And then this right here is the big send. This is the hard thing on a 250. This is what also questioned me to whether I could hit this or come to this track on a 250 or 450 is that one big single jump. But that right there takes a lot, like that downside spot is like the biggest part of this whole technical spot. You have to keep your momentum up the whole way. And then same thing here, you can actually jump all the way out there if you keep your speed all the way up. So right now we're running a 152. I feel like we can get faster than that. See if we can go outside here. See if we can go outside a little bit here as well. Keep our speed up through these rollers, and then we'll go outside again. You got to be careful to that because if you jump a little bit too far, you can see like how it's just going to stop you in your tracks or almost make you go over the berm. Let's go one wide here. See if we can get a nice triple in. Perfect. And then I think I'm going to try it inside this time. Perfect. Good jump. See, this also... there's no point not to take that inside because that inside automatically cuts you to the outside, so you're cutting anybody off that's taking that outside. And then you can do a nice little jump down. Still try to triple in if you can make it. I think the left side is pretty low, so I'm going to try to do that next time. Full outside again, and then a quad. I feel like that's a quad in. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like it's a quad in. And then we'll go inside this time. Slower up. Good inside line. Get nice and close, and then we can stay low. See, bounce into there. And see if we can cut nice down and take this inside. Oh, we didn't fall, but we damn near had a pretty hard time. Let's see if we can go full outside this time. Now, I think this is a hard spot as well because this is a big tabletop, and I don't know if you go full outside. There's a lot of big bumps out there, but you can go full outside to hit that big table. So, inside 450-wise, and you can go here as well on the inside. I think this is the only way you hit this triple right here is going to the outside because there's too many bumps on the inside. So that's the only way you hit that triple. There's a good line on the inside you can hit as well. Nice. And then, yeah, there's more choices. I feel like I keep going to that middle rut just because, like, that's the rut I would take. And then here we go, starting a good lap. So we didn't clean up any time right there, but you can damn near jump that whole thing. See if we can go here. Up and over, that's gonna be perfect. And then I think outside, if we really want to start running some good times, the outside, perfect. And then we slow down, double. I feel like it's there. Maybe inside would be better. I don't know. Gotta find a way to get faster through those rollers, and then that middle rut's gonna be perfect. And then once again, I think this inside, yep, inside to outside is the way to drive through. Perfect. And then we can go inside. Oh, I don't know why I scrubbed that because I wanted to jump it, and that's gonna keep me the momentum to get through into that triple. We can go middle rut here. Perfect. And then I don't know if we're quadding in this time, so that's gonna be a triple. So that is I feel like that is a quad 100%. I don't know. And I think full outside is gonna be faster than inside, allowing you to scrub. Big triple in. Perfect. And I do want to take this inside again. I don't know if it's going to be faster, but perfect. I think it is faster because now you get a perfect setup to the outside, allowing you to rail. Let's try it for the inside this one time. See if we can hit it. Keep your momentum up. You're there. Keep the momentum up. You're driving. Perfect. And then I feel like I can go outside to outside here. If I went outside to outside, I feel like we saved a little bit of time. Let's scream it. Best we're getting. I feel like I can cut down into the inside. And I feel like I can cut down again. No, we cut the track. Oh, does our lap still count? Damn, look how much time we lost. Does our lap still count? No, it didn't count, dude. That's crazy. Dude, we were up so much time. So we gotta go again. This is a good track, bro. Starting to catch my lines up. Starting to catch my lines up. See if the inside's gonna be faster this time. Yeah, that's definitely faster than what I want on the inside, on the outside. So inside there, and then obviously middle line, having more than enough speed to get over. Same thing here. I like this inside. I feel like it's just a little bit more technical on the outside, and you're not keeping that speed. I want to say inside, double, and then boom. Oh, what did I hit? I feel like I hit like a little divot or something like that. I feel like I can scrub that and keep it low. I just don't know if quad's gonna be faster or not. And then I feel like full outside here. Scrub. Stay low. Good triple. And we want this inside. If we get this inside, that's a lot of time saved. Perfect. Keep us to the outside. Money. And then into the inside. Keep that speed up. That's chicken noodle. Now I'm going to try outside to outside. I'm going to go outside. No up and over. No up and over here. Fourth gear. C-bounce it. That's as close as we're getting, dude. All right. Do not make some dumb mistake this time. I'm just going to not chance it and just go outside. You've got to be kidding me. Bro, what am I doing? What am I doing? All right. We had 7 seconds right there. I'm not going to. There's no way, dude. There's no way, dude. Lap counted, though. All right. Oh, my God. Dude, we had like 7 seconds right there. Obviously, we have it in the bag, right? I'm not going to go for a whole nother one, but let's do this real quick. Let's hold it down. Turn the pit. Let's hop on our Supercross setup. Boom. All right. Stupid times. Doing dumb stuff. That last little spot killed me, dude. Nice little triple there. But this is where the pro Supercross track, where you start hitting some big lines, right? You got to start carrying your momentum. That's where I like it, is because it wasn't really about carrying momentum on the other side of track, on the other side of the, what do you call that? The amateur side. But here it's all about carrying speed, right? Bigger whoops, right? More technical, trying to get the right drive in. Really got to carry speed all the way through here. Triple. And I can go double in. I think this section is probably going to be the hardest one. I think it's double, double, triple, single out maybe? Or doubles all the way through and then triple out, I don't know. Then you're back on the start straight. Break down. Make sure that front wheel touches each one. Biggest question here, do we go over table? Double. Double again. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Not a bad line, but I think I would have won a triple. So maybe we go table on. Maybe we go table on next time and triple out. I think that might be the better line. And then obviously triple here, because this right here is just slow. And then definitely rail this outside corner so you get the good run through the whoops. And boom. Good triple. Let's see what this is. Can I run this outside and get a triple in? That 450 only. I feel like that's a 450 line only. 100%. Maybe there's a single in. Maybe there's a single in on a 250 and then you double and then do something crazy then. I don't know. Or you double, double, and triple and then single out. I have to come back and test that out. Good scrub. Nope. But all right, definitely on, off, and then triple out. So you just got to get the height on it. We'll come back for it. Come back for it. This is like my learning process. For anybody that's still here in the video, like, this is how I learn things. Like I say it out loud, and I try to replicate, and that's how I start to remember. So I'm sorry if that's like annoying, but I feel like it's not. Like, I feel like this is a perfect, because I feel like I'm painting a picture, not only to myself but to you guys as well, on like how I do things. All right, let's go double in again. I feel like there's a triple. The left side's a little caked up, but I think that triple's hard on a 250. 450, yes. I 100% think Rubs made that to more of a 450 line. 450's hitting a double in, triple, 100%. I think we have to have a different angle or a different approach on that. Could I be wrong? Maybe. Maybe I'm just not skilled enough, but that's what I'm seeing. And then over. Yeah, the pro side feels more 450 built up. but that's my own personal opinion. You might be somebody on a 250 that's about to go absolutely nuts, but that's how I'm feeling on the 250, on the 450, excuse me, on the Supercross track side of the Pro. I just feel like everything's so built up, you need more power. Could it be just the Yamaha? Possibly. It could be the setup I'm using, not getting enough pop. That's how I feel on these right here, because I feel like if I go here, I still got to go double, and then I can triple out. Well, obviously I did seat bounce right, but that section right there feels like it's a 450 big line. So I don't know. I can probably come back on a 450 and go crazy. So maybe that's my only gripe and complaint is the Pro SX side. Is it definitely feels like it's way more suited to 450s. I don't know. Could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. I'm just probably an L right now. Probably an L, because I'm able to hit triple in here, but it's definitely a stretch. Nice money. But I mean, I guess that's all I have for you guys. The practice facility here, man. Be sure to pick it up. This is something I really want to test. I feel like I'm hopping to 450 next time at this track, or we go double and there. Because if not, you're doubling all the way through. Like, I don't know. Let me just go back and test. I feel like I'm trying to understand the section the best way I can, and that's all I'm coming up with. There's no triple in. There's no way you're tripling in. Not off this berm. This berm would have to be more caked up to get a more run. There's no way you're tripling in on that, dude. That's kind of insane. If you get it, dude, you're an absolute legend. I give you kudos. But best thing I've got for you is double, and then triple, and then single out. Like that's what I'm seeing. And then the other one would be the single. The other one I could only assume, like, right? Like the other one I'm seeing is you come here, single here, and then you go double again, and you downside it enough to go triple out. But I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Dude, W to the boy Rubs. Hands down, really great track. I think just a Pro SX is definitely more suited for a 450 in my personal opinion. But be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Me and the boy Deegan catch you in the next one.